Paul, congratulations. It's been a great weekend. Unfortunately, you couldn't take the final step in the final there against Simon, but a great weekend for you all the same.
It's been huge. It's been a massive amount of emotions for me. This year has been up and down, and I'm very fortunate to have such a great team behind me. Money Shop and Unicorn and Modus have been very, very kind to back me through my bad times. And this weekend has proved to myself that the hard work I've put in really has been worth it, because I've come through some really tough games. I've played great until probably I played Aaron. I didn't play a great game, but I got let off, and then I played a great game against Wayne, and then I just ran out of steam. I really did. And I think that's a case of, because I haven't had a great year, I haven't played long days, and Simon's had a great year because he's played long days and he's had a bit more fitness than me. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough. But this time along, it's been a very good weekend, and we'll move on. What I'm going to do from here, I don't know, but it might be time to get a bit of a rest before the Grand Slam. But I'll survey the situation in the morning. There
have been signs of this form coming back in the last few weeks, certainly in Championship League, where you put some good performances in.
Yeah, I think the Championship League has helped me immensely. I played the first day and I played some great stuff. Playing against Phil a couple of times really taught me some lessons. On the Wednesday, I think I was the best player in the tournament, and unfortunately I got done by Mr. Whitlock a couple of times. But at the same time, there has been signs, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of months, because I think there is a lot of good form there. What I've got to do is just be smart and get the right rest before the major tournaments, because if I don't, I'm going to be tired like I was tonight. So from here on in, it's a case of got to go to Championship League on Tuesday and hopefully get through Tuesday. If I don't, it's going to be hopefully get through Wednesday, and it's going to be a long couple of months. But
could be a testing week for you.
Definitely, but at the same time, this is what professional darts is all about.
I know after the semi-final you were a little bit emotional, and you said that you've had to fight a lot of the critics this year, and this perhaps is a way of answering them.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything wrong to anybody. I'm a very emotional guy. I'm very, very committed to what I do. I love what I do, and it's very harsh when I've got people in the sport giving me, very harsh comments for something I haven't done. And it's really, really strange for me to have that kind of emotion, because, like Jacques Nuland has said to me on many occasions, I may be the bad boy darts, but at the same time I'm very humble. I'm very thankful of what I've got. I've got some great sponsors and great backing, and I love the PDC, I always have. But at the same time, there are people who don't like me, and the one thing I want to do is shut them up, and that is my motivation. At the end of the day, people like Eric Bristow can just go and get knotted, because it's as simple as that. I love what I'm doing. I've got no beef with anybody in this sport, but at the same time, if they've got a beef with me, then I'm going to shut them up.
And I know this year you've toned down some of the antics, as it was called, and you're actually doing your talking on the dartboard at the minute.
That's what I want to do. I'm not a mean guy, as everybody knows. But when I'm on that board, I'm a very competitive person. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I really don't. I'm a very, very proud Unicorn professional. I'm proud to be sponsored by Money Shop, and when it comes down to it, I really just want to succeed. I want to fulfil all the ambitions that I want to fulfil in the sport, and one of them today, I nearly got there. I didn't quite get there, but it's a step in the right direction.
And it's a great stepping stone as well for you to take into the rest of the year now.
Well, it is. I mean, one of the things I've been guilty of in the past is the fact that I've had a great season or I've had a bad season. There hasn't been a case of 6 months bad and 6 months good. So what I wanted to do this year was, after an injury and some bad form and some bad confidence, was to repair myself in the summer and actually kick to the end of the year. And I've done that. I'm starting to do that, and I really do feel that I'm going somewhere. And I actually like the character that I'm actually trying to purvey, and I've got it in there, and I'm very proud of myself.